At the start of the year, I got the keys to a brand new 140 square metre shed. With a couple of PowerPoints and a toilet block, it was a blank canvas for me to fit out and continue creating content for the Skid Factory. In under a month, the dream of having my own workshop space came to fruition. None of this would have been possible without the help of some legendary friends and some awesome companies that support the Skid Factory. The whole shop was kitted out with Tool Pro tools from Supercheap Auto, and we managed to squeeze in 3 hoists from Joel's Garage Gear. The list of jobs continued to grow, and I started helping out some mates with their cars. The first cab off the rank was helping Kai with his K24 powered KE70, followed by Dave's Harrop supercharged LS powered Patrol. Throughout the year, I've attended a bunch of events, and I even managed to slip in a little trip to Japan with my beautiful fiancée Zoe. Along came Mr. Zippy, followed by the legendary Burrito Bus, and that led us into Kevo. My life is consumed by cars, and it's awesome to share this passion with some very talented humans and share it with you all here on YouTube. The ideas never stop, and I've posted over 50 videos this year, until this happened. This is baby Jimmy, and he is the reason why I haven't posted in the last couple of weeks. It's something that some of you knew about, and most of you did not. It's a very, very special moment for myself and beautiful Zozo behind the camera there right now. It was a very happy, healthy, and quick birth, and I want to say thanks to all of those who knew about it and who messaged us. Congratulations. I've taken a couple of weeks off away from the shed, and it's the first time in years that I've actually felt quite relaxed. Anytime I have time away or we go on holidays, I'm forever working still, and for the first time for a while I actually felt like nothing else mattered, and for a good reason too. It's just an absolute miracle, and if you're a dad or a mum and you've been through this, I want to give you a big hug, because it is an absolute life-changing experience. Very emotional, and words can't describe how you feel. It's been a very special time for me. I am back in the shed now, currently working on a few projects, but I thought I'd do a little video kind of explaining why I've had some time off. And little Jimmy is that reason. What happens now is the next big question, and the answer to that is nothing really changes for you guys watching. For me, I do want to spend as much time at home as possible to support my beautiful fiancée Zoe. It's a very special time at home at the moment for me, and recently I've just been spending my whole life here in the shed. I don't really leave this place. I'm passionate about what I do here, and I love being in my own space, but the time has come for me to take a step back and spend some time at home. So the weekly videos of posting every Wednesday or Monday, if you're a Patreon, that is probably going to change, and I still aim to probably get 4 videos done a month. That's going to be my goal, but there may or may not be 3 or 2 or maybe none at all, and they may not be posted every week. I might space them out in the span of, say, 3 or 4 days. So if I'm working on a project, I can focus my time on getting that project done, and then I can then take a step up here into the office and then spend the next week editing those videos out in a series, rather than busting my balls trying to get a weekly video done. There's been times where I'm here on a Sunday night at 10 p.m. working on a car, and then back here at Monday at 5 a.m. to edit that video and get it uploaded to Patreon. For me, it hasn't taken its toll, but it's just not easy going. And what's the point of being a YouTuber? I hate that word. When, I'm meant to have this cool lifestyle, but in the matter of the fact is I just work harder and harder, and I do that, as I said, I'm passionate at what I do, but I've got to stop myself and take a step back. I've been neglecting my health, I've been neglecting the family, and even my friends. I've got mates that come around here and help me out, and I'm super thankful for those guys, but I've also got mates that I haven't caught up with in months, and these are my closest mates that I don't see, and I want to take a step back and go, all right, cool, make some time for those people, make some more time at home. So again, I've got to say thanks to all those guys that come around and help me out. My mates that come have a beer, they spin some spanners or whatever happens on a Tuesday night. I really do love spending time here in the shed with my mates. And I also want to say thanks to all of you guys watching, because without you watching, this channel wouldn't be what it is now. There was a massive question mark over the channel at the start of the year, and for it to evolve into what it is now with an awesome new workshop, working on some sweet cars, it's pretty kick-ass. And to back that up, I've got to give some love to all of our subscribers on Patreon. Some of you have been there for many, many years, and it's you guys that are really keeping the lights on. I really do appreciate the support. And also I want to say a massive thanks to all of the companies that make this happen. Supercheap Auto, Raceworks, Go Fast Bits, and Haltech. These guys have been here since day one too, and really, look, without their help, I wouldn't be doing this. There's also awesome companies that supply parts for many builds, which I've got to say thanks to. These builds simply wouldn't be happening without everyone's support. It's pretty kick-ass to call this a job, and I pinch myself. Every time I walk in the door, I turn the lights on, I just have a massive smile on my face walking into work, which it's pretty cool. So far, we've worked on some pretty cool cars, and I've also got some pretty cool projects lined up in the future. Currently, we're still working on Kevo. The last time we saw Kevo on the dyno a few weeks back, it wasn't a fail, but we didn't quite make the power that Kevo was built to originally make. That car, there's endless content in Kevo, and once a car is making its full potential and tuned, I have to then make some changes on the car chassis-wise for the parachute. So I've got to get the car teched for racing, and I've also got to get licensed for racing. I'm an absolute amateur when it comes to drag racing, and it's a process that I'll film along the way. And getting that car out to events is something that I'm really excited for, and potentially getting down to events like Street Machine Drag Challenge or Road Trip, or all of these drag and drive events that are popping up. I really want to get Kevo out, so getting some street Ks on it and making sure that everything behaves as it should is definitely something that I'm excited to do. The little Daihatsu Fellow is currently getting worked on too. I'm slowly catching up to the snowball that I have created, but again, these things just take time, and I like to point out that I'm a solo creator. So yes, I have got some awesome friends helping out that come by the shed and say hi, drink a beer. I really do love hanging out with everyone here. My beautiful fiance Zoe, she is in charge of packing merchandise orders and all other things business related. Without her, the show wouldn't go on. But for the most part, when it comes to filming and editing and posting the videos, I'm the one that's in charge. And I have always been in charge of getting those videos posted every week from day dot. Still to this day, I am in charge, and there's companies out there that have 5, 10, 20, 30 staff members to do this same job. And I think I may be one of the only Australian automotive content creators that posts weekly videos. And as I said before, that's going to make a change. So I'm excited for the change. Eventually, I will hopefully have someone here to help me edit and post these videos. But right now, that hasn't happened. It was a goal that I set to happen before little Jimmy arrived, but unfortunately, it just hasn't happened. I will get there in the end, and I'm excited for the change of the skid factory, and I'm pretty stoked to see what has come this year. It's only been 10 months, although it's gone amazingly quick. Sorry, 11 months now. And yeah, what a massive year. Again, thank you to everyone that watches the show. YouTube is a wonderful world of diverse content. There's so many creators there these days, whether you want to watch fishing or cooking or adventure vlogs or automotive stuff, that you're spoiled for choice, let alone Netflix and Disney and all the other platforms you can watch content on. I am thankful that you are watching my channel, so thanks for that. So that's what's been going on in the world of Woody as of recently. Sharing personal life experiences with the audience is something that not everyone does, And it's something that I've kind of kept under wraps most of the time anyway, but it's something I've shared with you guys to make it relatable. I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate. And if you're a mum or a dad or a brother, an auntie and uncle, yeah, look, hats off to you. And life is an amazing experience. This has a massive change for me, and I'm excited to see what the future holds. Thanks for understanding my decision, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of congratulations in the comments. So thank you, everyone. And also thanks to the guys that have purchased merchandise and leave a little note there for me to read. I do read all of them. Zoe packs the orders, and she will always pass them over to me for me to read. And yeah, it's really special to get little notes like that. So that's all I've got time for. Thanks for watching. Drive safe and enjoy the moment. Life is beautiful. See you next time.